Something that's just occurred to me, before we actually head on back down towards that route that we were just on, we might as well see what's actually behind some of these bushes, because there's a couple of these that I've encountered. The only problem is I'm trying to remember how many I've actually found. There's obviously these two here. And I'm pretty sure there was another one near Santaloon City, but I don't know if I could be bothered going all the way down that way right now, so we'll... Oh! I don't know if I'm going to go all the way that way. Also, I was not expecting someone to be hiding there. Shorts are the coolest and the comfiest. Well, if you say so, kid. But what are you doing down here, Anthony? Anyway, Carvanha. Alright, well, we'll start with Pikachu then. Oh dear, level 10. Yeah, this is not going to go well for you, buddy. Very much not well. Oh dear. Oh, you have a Pancham, do you? Well, we might as well stick with Pikachu. Oh wow, you actually survived that. Well done. Okay, this Pancham's actually a little bit stronger than I thought. And of course, static didn't take effect because, of course, these games always like to screw me over when it comes to those sort of chances. But never mind. Oh, that was a nice easy level up for Pikachu, which is awesome. Ooh, we want to learn Electro Ball. Alright, okay. Remind me, the faster the user is than the target, the greater the move's power, which could actually be very useful. So you know what, we are going to learn that because that might come in handy at some point. But we'll see. And there we go, defeated Anthony. Whenever I'm feeling down after losing a battle, I just think, at least I've still got my shorts. Okay, there's too many people that are obsessed with their shorts. And I'm assuming they're not talking about the YouTube kind of shorts. I couldn't think of wearing anything but shorts. How do other people do it? Well, to be honest, I don't like wearing shorts because, well, to be honest, well, let's be honest, I'm British, and most of the time the weather's utter crap around here, so there's no reason for me to wear shorts. Anyway, okay, we have an item here. Ooh, a sharp beak, okay. I mean, I don't have a Pokemon that's gonna make use of that right now, but good to know regardless. But I'm trying to think. I don't think there were any other cuttable bushes around here. I tell you what, let me have a quick look, just in case. But if not, then I'll head back. I know there's at least one cuttable bush near Santaloon City, but I am quite far away from that, and I don't think it's worth me going all the way back there just for one random item, so... yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to head back to Camp Friartown and head back along that route. So, just done a quick heal of my Pokemon again, but before we head back down that route just before, I want to go back this way because I've actually done a little bit of research regarding the shaking bushes. And it turns out, oh, well that's convenient. I was just about to say the shaking bushes are actually the bushes along this road, and look at that. One's actually just showing up right now. Ah, but it's not Venipede, but it's Ordino. That's absolutely fine, I'll catch Ordino anyway. So yeah, I was wondering about that previously, and I thought it might have been something to do with the, you know, it would be something that happens like later on in the game, but as it turns out, no, it's just something that I didn't notice when I was first down here. Ooh, you know, refresh, that's kind of irritating. So yeah, as it turns out, the shaking bushes are just these bushes along the actual road. Oh, screw you, Ordino, you're just going to spam out refresh, aren't you? Well, I'll just spam out the Thunder Wave then, that's absolutely fine with me. Because I know we can find Venipede in the shaking bushes, but I didn't realise you can also find Ordino as well, so that's good to know. So you know what, we're going to give it a go, although having said that, I might need to stock up on some more Pokeballs. Also, apparently, using the D-pad doesn't allow me to go to this one, so I'm just going to have to use the mouse there. That is so stupid how it doesn't do that. Anyway, let's... Oh, now it's doing it. Oh, thanks, game. Alright, fine. We'll try a Pokeball, but I wouldn't be surprised if I end up having to use a Great Ball. Oh no, that was a lot easier to catch than I thought. So there we go, Ordino was caught. Very nice. And added to the Pokedex, of course. Ordino, the hearing Pokemon. Using the feelers on its ears, it can tell how someone is feeling or when an egg might hatch. Good to know. So we have ourselves an Ordino, but that's not the Pokemon I'm looking for around here. I kind of want to see if I can find a Venipede, because I feel like having a decent Poison-type Pokemon might be useful, especially as I'm pretty sure there will eventually be a Fairy Pokemon gym. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, Poison Pokemon are super effective against the Fairy types, so I'm going to see if I can get a Shaking Bush to appear again and see if I can catch myself a Venipede before I move on. Although, judging by the height of... Oh, I was about to say, judging by the height of the bushes, I'm going to assume it's only these kind of bushes that are going to shake. Ah, and as luck would have it, a Venipede leaped out from the tall grass. I will gladly catch you, Venipede. So, let's start off with a Thunder Shock. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Although you did do a Defense Curl, so hopefully a Quick Attack won't be as strong. Good. That's absolutely fine. And just to be on the safe side, let's use Thunder Wave. Roll out? Okay. Well, not that it matters for you, Venipede, because I'm about to catch you. So let's go and catch you. And in fact, I might even bring you along with me and my squad for the time being. Question is, who am I going to leave behind? Well, whatever. I've got Venipede at least, that's good. Venipede, the centipede Pokemon. It discovers what is going on around it by using the feelers on its head and tail. It is brutally aggressive. That's interesting. So we've got two different Pokemon that use the feelers on their ears to sense what's going on. Must be the sort of quirk that this route has. Anyway, so I've got the Pokemon that I wanted to catch now, so you know what? Let's head back to town. Do some healing again. Bring Venipede with me, and it might not be a bad idea for me to stock up on some Pokeballs and Great Balls anyway, just in case. So I'll do that, and we'll head back onto Route, I think, was it Route 7 or something? I can't remember, but we'll head back on that route and we'll make our way down that route once again. Alright, here we are, back on Route 7, and I've decided to do some changes with my squad. And even though I was kind of thinking about training up Pancham, I've decided to swap out Pancham for Venipede. I feel like it might be worth training up Venipede for the time being, and also just to train up Riolu, and hopefully make it evolve into a Lucario very soon. And just stick with the rest of the Pokemon, although I was kind of tempted to switch side up for Venipede instead of Pancham, but I've decided I've already got a Riolu, I've got a fighting type, so we'll stick with this for now, but there's a good chance I might come back at some point and bring back Pancham, we'll see. But either way, I'm pretty sure that I need to catch another Dark-type Pokemon anyway to evolve Pancham when it's at the right level anyway, so that's something worth bearing in mind, but I figured for the time being, let's bring Venipede, because why not? Anyway, are you a Pokemon trainer? Yes, you are. A heated battle between a travelling trainer should provide me with just the inspiration I need. Alright, I don't know if you're going to get any inspiration from losing this battle. But I'll be glad to help anyway. Anyway, so we've got a Smeargle that is going to... well actually it's just going to use Sketch, isn't it? So I could be an absolute jerk and just use Screech. Oh wait, you know Ember? Oh, okay. Okay, if you know Ember, then we can't have that. Alright then, Riolu, come along. I was kind of hoping he might be just be like the wild, Smeargle and just only know Sketch, but I guess you are a trainer's Pokemon, so you would probably be a bit more prepared. Never mind, it was worth a shot. Although, speaking of Smeargle, I failed to catch a Smeargle previously, so you know what? It might not be a bad idea for me to try again. Also, that's a quick level up for Venipede, and you already want to learn a new move. You know what? You might as well. Why not? We might as well teach you that. Excellent, thanks. It's been ages since I worked up a good sweat from a Pokemon battle. Well, I mean, you're welcome. Although I just remembered, Pancham was holding the amulet coin or whatever it was, so I need to get that back, don't I? But that's fine. I need to do some healing anyway. But seeing as I'm on this route, I'm gonna once again see if I can actually try and catch this. Try and catch a wild Smeargle. Because I don't know, I've always thought Smeargle were cool Pokemon. So I'm going to see if I can catch one. Assuming it doesn't take forever to find. Oh yeah, that's right, it was the wild Smeargle from before that made me use up a lot of my Pokeballs and Great Balls. So you know what? I will feel a great sense of satisfaction if I can actually catch a Smeargle. Although, this is a Pokemon I've not yet encountered on this route, a Croagunk. You know what, let's go for it. Okay, just going to use Taunt, which is not ideal. But I guess that's fine. Let me try a quick attack. I don't think I can use Thunder Wave because I'm under the taunt effect right now, so let me just try and wing it and just use a Pokeball on this Croagunk anyway. And see if we get lucky. Wow, excuse me? You broke out straight away? I'm not having that, come on. I am not having that. At least the taunt wore off, so I tell you what, let's now use Thunder Wave and really put you in your place, Croagunk. You're back in yellow, but you are paralysed, so hopefully this will work. Now, I did buy a couple of extra Pokeballs and Great Balls when I was in the Pokemon Center before, so hopefully these will last. There we go. I can't believe you broke out straight away. Sometimes I feel like this game loves to screw me over big time, because I don't think it was meant to break out straight away. Anyway, Croagunk, the toxic mouth Pokemon. Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard, to jab them with toxic fingers. Very nice. Okay, well that wasn't the Pokemon I was looking to find, but you know what, I'm glad to catch you anyway. But I'm really just want to catch a Smeargle just for the hell of it. Okay then, Roselia. Another new Pokemon that I've not encountered. Where were these Pokemon last time? I mean, if I didn't choose, if I didn't have Quilladin, I totally would have Roselia. But it's the way it goes. My trainer ID gave me my destiny and made me choose Chespin. which I'm totally fine with, by the way. But if I chose one of the other, I was going to say if I chose one of the other grass type, but if I chose one of the other Pokemon, then I probably would have gone for Roselia. But then again, what would I end up getting if I, from Professor Sycamore? But anyway, here we go, another Smeargle. So first things first, Thunder Wave, and it'll probably use Sketch on that move. Yes, it did, so good luck trying to use Thunder Wave now, Smeargle. So now, let's see if I can try and catch you this time. I don't know if I want to do another attack. Let's try using a Pokeball, because I think last time I used a Pokeball, it broke out fairly quickly, and even using a Great Ball, it broke out quickly. Yeah, wow, what is it with Smeargle? They do not like being caught, do they? Alright, let's try a Great Ball then. Yeah, what is going on? Why do Smeargle not like being caught? This is insane. This is exactly what happened last time. They just refused to get caught for some reason. Okay, but not this time. There we go. We got ourselves a Smeargle. I don't know why I went through all this effort to catch one, because I have no plans on using Smeargle. But honestly, I like Smeargle. I think they're cool. So I had to catch it. Smeargle, the painter Pokemon. It marks its territory by using its tail like a paintbrush. There are more than 5,000 different marks. That's absolutely insane. 5,000 different marks. Right, anyway, we finally got ourselves the Smeargle, so that is good stuff. Also, I was going to change my Pokemon, but I'll do that when I get to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll finally continue properly going down Route 7. I think it's about time I finally made some decent progress down this route, so now let's actually see what's going on. Here's Trev's. So, Jono, how many Pokemon have you seen? Do you want to compare Pokedexes and find out who's seen more kinds of Pokemon? Sure. Okay, so this is your own style of a Pokemon battle, is it? Yeah, sure, why not? So I've seen 67 kinds of Pokemon. I lost, how frustrating. Oh, so you've seen routes too? Apparently I have. Just knowing about the same Pokemon as someone else can sure make you happy. Well, good for you, Trevor. Oh, and you're off. Okay, bye. Besides, I think we've got a double battle coming up. You there, you're the perfect model for our next painting. Show us a magnificent display in battle to get this painting started. Okay, we have a whole bunch of artists on this route by the sounds of it. Alright, let me see if I can give all these artists a bit of inspiration. And of course, double Smeargle. I'll definitely stick with Quilladin, but I'm definitely going to be switching... Oops, I'm going to be switching Venipede for Riolu. As for you, Quilladin, just use Vine Whip for now on one of the Smeargle. Oh, interesting. Going down the Helping Hand option, are we? Confusion? Oh. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Okay, sure. Right, in that case then, Riolu used False Palm on the other Smeargle, and Quilladin can finish off the other one. There we go. Nice. Could have done with that critical hit on the first turn, but never mind. Wow, another level up for Venipede, which is awesome. Good. Nice easy fight for Riolu there. Good, good. And another level up for Venipede. Wow, Venipede is leveling up very quickly. I'm liking that. Yahoo! This is going to be our best work yet. I'll never forget our battle together. That was pretty cool. Any other words? This canvas will come alive with the excitement of our battle. After getting inspiration from an exhilarating battle, it's almost like my brush moves on its own. Well, I'm just happy that I was able to provide some inspiration. Also, I was going to go down there, but a cutscene's happening. Jono, do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau, and it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokémon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos's 8 gym leaders. Fair enough. Battle Chateau, show your strength with a title. Okay. There's a Pokemon I saw when I was little that I don't remember well. I wonder if filling up my Pokédex will help me remember what it was. Well, you never know. Anyway, let me just see if there's anything down here that I may have missed. Oh, there is. Well, it's a bit of a meh item, but whatever. We'll take it anyway. So, let me guess, do you want me to go into the Battle Chateau? Well, I'll tell you what, I suppose there's no harm in checking this out anyway. Let's see what we have. Oh, a cutscene. Oh, if it isn't Jono, what is your title in the nobility? What? You don't have a title? That's a surprise. No one could doubt that a kid as strong as you should have one. See, your title here at the Battle Chateau shows everyone just how strong you are. Only a handful of trainers can join the ranks of the nobility and earn these titles. Lady Viola, are you acquainted with the young gentleman? Ah, I see you carry the bug badge, young sir. It appears that Lady Viola has recognized your ability as a trainer then. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lord. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, I'm certainly not a lord. My name is Hennessy. Might I ask your name? You literally just heard Viola say my name. I will gladly recommend Jono, so will you grant him a beginning title? He has the makings of a very strong trainer, so I'm sure he'll contribute to the Battle Chateau. Okay, if you're willing to speak for him, Lady Viola, then that is more than sufficient. And besides, I too sense extraordinary potential emanating from young Sir Jono. Not gonna lie, I kinda like that, Sir Jono. You are hereby granted the title of Baron. Okay then, Baron Jono. Trainers with noble titles can do battle against other trainers with titles in a nobility here at the Battle Chateau. The title of Baron or Baroness places you at the lowest rank of nobility. Continue to battle here and your victories will increase your rank and your title. Then it's likely that higher ranking members of the nobility will appear in hope of fighting you. Okay then. Right, alright. I mean, I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember this from the first time, so let's have a little chat with these people. So, this place. This is an exclusive social club and battle arena that only the chosen few know about. Gentlemen and lady trainers of good character are here to provide an exquisite battle experience. The trainers who pass through our doors are the dazzling elite of Pokémon society, all in search of something they lack. Some come in search of a challenge, some come in search of glory, some come in search of the prize. No matter the standing of your opponents, there is no holding back in the battles we hold here. We wish our patrons to fulfill their wildest dreams of battle within these privileged walls. We also take the liberty of awarding our patrons an aristocratic rank in keeping with their merits. I hope that you will fight to your utmost and aim to elevate yourself to the highest of titles. Okay, so tell me more about this. The nobility system is the way we respectfully mark our trainer's strength. Here in the Battle Chateau, your noble rank is the only thing that matters about you. By battling the trainers who patronize our Battle Chateau and achieving many victories, you will be able to earn ever loftier titles. As your title improves, you will find even more trainers flocking to our Battle Chateau. You may also find yourself meeting some of the most esteemed members of the nobility. Okay, fair enough. And what about you? A writ? Okay, I don't think I want to do that right now, so what can I actually do around here? Can I just battle anyone from here? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a wander round anyway. A graceful maiden and an ancient castle. It's enough to make a picture, would you say? Oh, I'll tell you what, if I could just battle here and get some experience, that's absolutely fine with me. Starting with a Burmy, okay. Question is, what level is this Burmy? Not too bad, level 15. Let me see if I can get lucky and poison sting you. Ah, of course you're going to use Protect. Well, if you're going to keep doing that, Burmy, I'm just going to bring out Charmeleon. Hopefully I can get lucky and hit a poison sting and make you poisoned. But of course the game's screwing me over and it's not doing that right now. And of course you're going to use Protect because you suck. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're going to waste my time using Protect all the time, I'm not going to waste my time in trying to prolong this battle. I'm just going to bring out Charmeleon. And finish this off, although I suspect you're going to try and use Protect again, aren't you? Oh no, you're not, okay. Yeah, screw you, Burmy, I can't be arsed with you. And there we go, Cadet defeated. I'm so embarrassed by my absolutely disgraceful display. Yeah, well, if you had to rely on using Protect, it's not ideal, is it? You were envious of my beauty, weren't you? It's alright, I can tell. Whatever you say. Anyway, I did see there were various rooms here, so, let's see. Battle? I shall do this all myself that no one can say I used my parents' influence. Fair enough. Well, I'm still gonna beat you, Leon. Oh, routes, okay. Ooh, actually, if you know a psychic type attack, then that's not gonna be good for Venipede. So let me immediately switch. I'm just gonna bring out Quilladin for now. Ah, just as I thought. Oh my god, and of course it confused Quilladin. Oh, I should have used Bite. But it doesn't matter. Ooh, very nice. Managed to get over the confusion and managed to knock out routes. Very nice, Quilladin. Very nice indeed. It's true that I may have lost this time, but you'll not best me again. Yeah, good luck about that. Also, I forgot to get the amulet coin from the Pancham in storage. I need to do that at some point. I cannot blame others for my failures. I said I would do this myself. Okay, well, let's battle you anyway. And then what I will do is I will probably head back and actually get the amulet coin again. Anyway, you're just sending out a scatterbug. That's not going to help you much, is it? So you know what? Venipede might actually have a chance here. Okay, you're just going to use string shot. That's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm starting to think this game might be screwing with me because I've not had any luck in poisoning you right now. Critical hits. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to have to go to Charmeleon again. But you know what? That's fine. I want to head back to the Pokemon Center anyway, just so I can get that amulet coin or whatever it's called again. So I can start earning some extra money. Anyway, finishes off Charmeleon. Thank you. And level 15 for Venipede. Ooh, you want to learn Protect as well. Okay. Sure, why not? I don't know if it'll come in handy, but we'll have you learn it anyway. Actually, wow, look at all the money I'm getting. Imagine how much money I would have got if I had the amulet. Okay, well in that case then, if I'm gonna be potentially earning quite a bit of money, I am absolutely missing some opportunities here to get some extra money, so I'm gonna very quickly head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up our Pokemon, and then I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get the amulet this time and actually earn some more money. And then we'll continue with the Battle Chateau. Right, back at the Chateau. And this time I have the amulet coin with me, so let's actually earn quite a decent amount of money, I'm hoping. Anyway, bring out Spoink, which is not ideal for Venipede, so let's immediately switch Pokemon. That's absolutely fine, we'll just bring out Quilladin for now. Sure enough, using a Psychic attack, but that's absolutely fine. And again, you confused me. What is going on? This game really is properly screwing me over right now. Absolutely screwing me over big time. That's two different Pokemon using Psychic attacks, and I managed to successfully confuse Quilladin. No, I'm calling BS on this. I'm calling utter BS with this. I am not accepting this. No, I am not accepting this. If you're going to screw around with me, game, I'm not accepting that. Well, let's bring our Pikachu for now, because you're pretty much the only one I can really use right now. Let me try Electro Ball on Spoink. I'm sure that I'm faster than Spoink. That actually didn't do as much as I thought. Let's see what a Thunder Shock will do. Okay, they're doing roughly the same. Also, holy, that is doing some insane damage. What is with this Spoink? Also, yeah, this game is really screwing me over. Like, why? I mean, okay, I know obviously Thundershock doesn't have a high chance of paralyzing the opponent, but still. And the fact that Quilladin got confused straight away from two different Psychic attacks, there's definitely something fishy going on here. How did you survive that? I mean, I know you use Psycho, but still. Yeah, this game is utterly screwing me over right now for absolutely no reason. Okay, well, I'm gonna make an immediate return to the Pokemon Center already. Now give me your money. Thank you. I feel like my heart is fit to break. This is the first time I've ever felt like this. Yeah, well, there's a first time for everything. Now, thanks to you, I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center again. What a waste of time this is turning out to be. Right, let's try this again, and let's go in these rooms this time. And see if anyone's in here. Hello. Let me talk to you. What's that? You want to tussle? Good times. I'm coming at you with all I've got. Bring it on. As long as you don't send out Pokemon that are going to be really annoying and screw me over, then that's absolutely fine. Ooh, and you bring out Flabébé. Not a good move for you. Although I only know Poison Sting. Although having said that, I do have the Venoshock TM, so I could just teach it to Flabébé. Oh, now it's working. Yeah, not very effective, but that's fine. Yeah, Poison Sting is not going to be that strong, so instead, let me use... Yeah, let's just use Screech, why not? You avoided the attack? Oh, well done. Okay, so you protected yourself from critical hits. I mean, that's fine. Alright, screw this, then I'll just use Pursuit then. Which is not going to do much damage at all, of course. So yeah, even though Poison Sting is very weak, it's still going to be my best bet anyway, but I should really teach Venipede Venoshock to make this easier. There we go, one more Poison Sting will finish you off. Nice. But that wasn't really worth it, that was a pitiful amount of experience points. But never mind. You totally beat me. You're pretty tough for such a cute little thing. Ah, oh, come on, I'm not that cute. Especially in real life. Anyway, Venoshock. Let's see, yeah, power 65. Yeah, this will definitely make sense to teach to Venipede. So, what am I going to replace it with? I mean, Poison Sting's weak, in fact, very weak, actually. But it does have a pretty high chance of poisoning, and then obviously using Venoshock doubles the power, so I feel like that'll be useful. So, even though I said I did teach you Protect because it might be useful, honestly, I think most of the time it probably won't. So, you know what? Forget Protect. We'll keep Poison Sting, because if we can poison a Pokemon with Poison Sting, and then we follow up with Venoshock, that will work very nicely. So that will do for now. And let's head on to... what's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the entrance and welcome the new Baron Marseille. We hope that you will all welcome him into our midst and train him in our ways. Okay, but first of all, I want to battle more people. Are you new around here? I mean, why else would you dare to battle someone like me, said to be the next Viscount in the making? Yeah, I'm gonna bring you down a couple of notches there, Evran. I was gonna say this is perfect for Venipede, but Budgie's also part poison type, so it's not gonna work, and... Well, let's see what Pursuit can do. Oh, of course you know Stun Spore. Although the fact that you've used it is good, because that means I can freely switch out a Pokemon before you try to do that again. Hopefully. Unless the trainer AI in this game is just as dumb as a lot of games. Anyway, this should be no problem for you, Charmeleon. Let's just have an Ember attack. And this should easily knock out Budgie. Wow, you actually survived that? No way! No, I refuse to believe that. No way did a tiny little thing survive that. Well, at least I'm paralysed, so if you have the ability that makes me poisoned, then at least that won't happen to me. Well, at least Venipede grew to level 16. How could it be? Luck was certainly on your side to defeat one so great as I. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, eh? So you're more capable than your plebeian looks would suggest. If you continue winning battles like this, I expect your rank in the nobility to increase. Okay, fair enough. Now, I really cannot be bothered constantly going all the way back to the Pokemon Center, but I've only got one Paralyze heal, so I tell you what, let's just keep battling for now. But if it becomes obvious that I might need the likes of Charmeleon and that, then I probably will heal, but I think for now we'll be alright. Besides, I want to focus more on just leveling up Venipede a little bit. And besides, you definitely won't have much of a chance against a Fletchling anyway, so... Let's immediately switch out and bring out the Pikachu! Just going to use Growl. That is absolutely going to have zero effect on me, seeing as I'm going to use Thunder Shock. Okay, are these Pokemon special or something? How are they surviving these attacks? Oh, you jerk! Yeah, screw you, Fletchling. Well, we defeated Murray at least. It seems I was perhaps a little hasty. Maybe just a little bit. How fortunate you are. This arena is only for the chosen, and you seem to be one of us. If you raise your rank, you'll be able to battle more and stronger trainers. Don't you feel honoured? I mean, I guess I do. But apparently there's a new trainer around here, but I kind of want to do a little bit more exploring first, just to see if there's how many more rooms there are. Wait, did I? Oh no, you are the new person. Marseille, money is no object when it comes to getting what I desire. I can get any Pokemon I want if I throw enough money around. Yeah, I mean, unless you're willing to spend a fortune on, you know, at like the game corner and getting a load of coins, you can't really do that, can you? Anyway, you've only got a Clauncher, so this should be... You know, I'm just going to bring out Quilladin. I was going to bring out Pikachu, but now let's just bring out Quilladin. Using Water Sport, which is going to be completely useless to you, because I'm going to use Vine Whip. Nice. Sorry to do this, Marseille. I won't stand for it. Do you have any idea how much money I poured into these Pokemon? Well, you've only sent out one, so I guess not that much. This is unprecedented. Could it be I didn't use enough money? Or could I actually be the problem? Yeah, it's definitely you. You can't buy your way through success. No matter what some people might say. Anyway, let's keep on battling. Oh no, wait, I did battle you. Okay, so this is the same room, it's just that you replaced the trainer that was there. I was confused there. Okay, so it looks like we are done around here for the time being. Okay, well at least that's something. Not a nice little... Oh, no. Baron Jono, farewell, my good sir. Before you leave, I have pleasing news to share. Due to your recent excellence in battle, you have been granted the title of Viscount. Oh, okay. I look forward to the opportunity of seeing you battle here again at the Chateau. Okay. Well, I might come back again at some point, but in the meantime, I think, I was going to say I want to continue, but I think for now I just want to heal up my Pokemon. Also, I just noticed it's getting a little bit darker now. Ooh, it's a nice evening sunset in the distance by the looks of the colour of the sky, which is very nice. But we'll enjoy that a little bit more in a bit, but first, once again, I need to heal my Pokemon.